Hello world. One thing that I've been trying to do is to finally just wake people up. You know, so much people still have hope and they want to believe that stuff isn't that bad. And although you think people are like extremely dumb, it's not. There's still hope. And I'm here to completely delete that from you because yes, every negative thought that you have and every time when you think to yourself, are people that dumb and has we devolved that much? The answer to the question is yes, we have. And today I'm going to show you another example of that. So you know what's one thing that I think a lot of people can agree with? If you do this, you should be kicked off the internet, you shouldn't have a fan base, and no one should support you at all. That is talking inappropriately with a minor. Now, I think that if you do this, you are a terrible person and you should just be kicked off the internet and you should have no audience and fan base. Well, apparently me saying that, I guess, is a controversial take now and bad because people are just 100% fine with that. I just think it's absolutely insane that tons of people on the internet will love to stand up and say stuff like, think about the children, but when there's someone out there who's actually a danger to children around them, no one cares. They just rather pretend they don't exist, look the other way, or try to make excuses. And no one shows this fact more than Dr. Disrespect. I'm pretty sure we all know what ended up happening with this guy, so I'm not going to go and explain what's going on or the backstory, even though I probably should because I could stretch out video runtime, but I'm not going to do that. If you're watching this video, you're probably familiar with the situation, or you're one of his like brain dead supporters expecting me to glaze a man who literally admitted to talking inappropriately with a minor. And the person that I ended up talking to isn't 17 years old. That's just a thing that their fans made up so they can downplay this terrible situation. He ended up basically getting kicked off Twitch, shamed across the internet, but unfortunately he hasn't gone away. This parasite was still sitting down on YouTube. I knew YouTube wasn't going to ban them, even though they 100% should. For some weird reason, if you're a YouTuber, not really just on YouTube, just in any platform, if you're big enough, people will tolerate you doing terrible things. But YouTube was doing one thing good, and that was not giving this guy monetization. Like every single time when he tries to apply for monetization, they will always deny it, which I think is the right thing to do. I think he should be completely kicked off the platform. If you are going to keep him on, at least make him not able to make any money. And I thought they were just going to do that until the end of time, but no, apparently not. Yeah, we ended up getting the news that he has been remonetized. So basically, YouTube is just sending a message where if you are someone and you talk inappropriately to a minor, admit to it. If you're big enough, it's just 100% fine. And I would like to say that it's just the platform being corrupt, but unfortunately it's not. Us as a community is okay with this too. Dr. Disrespect still has an extremely big fan base. Tons of people are willing to go and defend what he ended up doing and downplaying it because people just straight up don't care about these things. The main reason why I'm talking about this is because you people need to get this in your head. I get made fun of every time when I say stuff like, people don't care about creativity. People don't care about children on the internet. People do not care if you're a terrible person. They don't. This is a thing that you need to accept. This is reality. People do not care. All the negative thoughts you have about people, bro, it's right. It's true. And this is just another 1,000 example of that. Man can just openly admit to, hey, I ended up talking to a minor, but no one cares. And you know what makes this even worse? Most fans of Dr. Disrespect are adults. Fully grown people. Some of them even have children, and yet they're perfectly fine with giving their time and money to a full-on predator, which is insane to me. But who knows, maybe they like the fact that he's doing stuff like that behind the scenes. Maybe they're having like conversations and they're giving over their minors' information to Dr. Disrespect so they can have like a little disrespect club. I said that as a joke, but then I ended up realizing that if that's actually happening, tons of his fans will be 100% fine with that, and now I'm sad. Also, why did I say minors? I should have just said children. So I guess by their standards, I could just go out and do what Dr. Disrespect did, but if I apologize, it's just 100% okay because I admitted to it and I said I'm sorry. Yay, I love the direction of the world. This is the point that we have reached, okay? This is the main reason why I keep on saying these extremely negative things in my videos, and I'm sick and tired of people getting mad at me, okay? I'm telling the truth. This is just the world. Standards do not exist anymore. Us as an audience just straight up have no standards anymore. We just don't care if the content creator we're watching is a terrible person. We don't care if they're actually making good content. I mean, look how much AI slop is going around. And we don't even care at this point if a content creator goes and talking inappropriately to a minor. Because apparently you can go and do that. It's just 100% okay now. And the platform supports this behavior too. I'm not really that surprised that this is the direction that the world is going. If you're a viewer and you actually care about making sure that you're not supporting someone who's terrible, or if you're a content creator and you actually care about making quality content, you are in the minority. And those type of people out there are rapidly getting smaller. You are like in the super minority now. And that is just the reality of the world. And this situation is just another example. And also before I leave, I just want to add this in. The point of this video is not telling you to just give up. If you're someone who actually has standards and believe that people like Dr. Disrespect or just any content creator who does extremely bad things doesn't deserve their platform, you should still be fighting for a better YouTube and just a better platform. Because although I hate being the old YouTube used to do better because a lot of people look at that time with rose-tinted glasses and filled to the brim with nostalgia, one thing that we did do better back then is that as a community we had standards and actually used to care. And if someone did something terrible like stealing content or just being a full-on predator, people actually used to come together and kick them out. And I feel like we need to go back to that state. I'm going to keep on fighting for that, and if you're someone who actually cares about stuff like this, you should too. I just want you to just be aware that you are in the super minority. There's a small amount of people who actually care about stuff like this, which is sad, but that's just the reality of the world. Anyway, that's it. This is something that I wanted to go and talk about. This is a quick filler video, and I also made up my mind on what my next tier list is going to be. I'm not going to say it here, but I already know what it is. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye.